Highway 5 million streams a month, look like I'm coming up. Paranoid. Oh, his car was right next to mine, thought he was running up. They asked me who gonna run the city, Nick. Mike the runner up. School that out, we slid for 3 months, summer up. Hey, I hope you understand me. You the type of cribs, you must don't love your family, man. My mama keeps it. I love my granny. Yeah. You better.
Next up is one of my
Look, dumb boys, you know what's going on. It's our year. Matter of fact, it's our world. It's over.
Yo, I go by the name from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know I'm yo. The world is a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Here in round one of the Eastern Conference playoffs, this has been a hard-fought matchup. Game 6 tonight with everything on the line. Alongside Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sideline. Taking a look at Philadelphia.
When you really need to win a game, it's nice to be at home. They look more comfortable on their own floor. Obviously, they'll have the crowd behind them.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. Brooke Lopez is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Abaji in at the 3. A nice shot by McCain. You take a look at Philadelphia. This is an elimination game for them, but they'll be in front of their home fans.
You can't underestimate how big a factor that can be. I mean, the energy in this building is going to be electric all night long. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's McCain. DiVincenzo covering. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Rejected by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Just 4 to shoot. McCain. Gaviselli. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac. It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Philadelphia, Yabusele.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Abaji, defended by Bogdanovic. Abaji, pass to DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You have to wrap Brooke Lopez up, right? Because this guy's so adept at using those long arms to get his shot off.
To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Isaac, the pass to Lopez. Knocked away. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Grimes. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Beal surveying the D. Pass to Abaji. Lopez in the post. Embiid covers. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Grimes. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Isaac in the post. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brooke Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Here's McCain, covered by Lopez. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Still Sixers ball.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
Beal outside. Pass to Abaji. Inside. Embiid with a steal. Outside Bogdanovic. Now Embiid, covered by Lopez. Nice move. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Timeout away team. Your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
Embiid's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Off target from outside. The Sixers leading. Here we go. The Sixers on the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
So it's Philadelphia now. Gordon outside. Pass to Edwards. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Count that bucket.
Come on, this guy is one tough hombre. Fred Van Vliet is somebody you want on your side.
Up top, Gordon, guarded by Brogdon. Shot is good by Gordon.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boucher against Oubre. And here's Thompson for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Boucher outside. Pass to Brogdon. 3-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. That's tipped and stolen by Boucher. To the inside. Diabate's shot is good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And the 76ers with possession. 4-point game. For 3, Gordon. Diabate grabs the board. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from 11. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Thompson. And here's Boucher over Edwards. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Oubre passes to Edwards. Sinks the 15-footer. Edwards has got his second bucket of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage.
17.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Donte DiVincenzo out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Agbaji in at the 4. Here's McCain, guarded by VanVleet. Floats one, Yabusele. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Here's Agbaji. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Here's McCain, guarded by VanVleet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Isaac, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And he's good on the 2nd. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 9. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Lopez. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Lopez has got 5 points.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. From 9 feet out, it's hauled in by the Sixers.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Bogdanovich from long range. Bradley Beal with a rebound. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
DiVincenzo, pass to Lopez. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Lopez has gone 2 of 5 tonight. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, Bogdanovich continues to develop different aspects of his game. Great seeing him stick passes like that.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
DiVincenzo, pass to Lopez, who poked away. And now the Sixers on the break. Bogdanovich from long range. And the 76ers get it back. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Bojan Bogdanovich, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Philadelphia leading by 4. And the 76ers call time here.
Once again, your 76ers, ENT, give them a hand. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers, ENT.
Here's Grimes. Sinks the tray. Grimes has got 6 points.
Well, you see Quentin Grimes navigate to that coveted corner, and he makes it look easy.
Brogdon, the pass to Beal. The 3 from Thompson. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Gordon can't hit.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Agbaji, pass to Boucher. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Gordon has got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Oubre.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Boucher with the rebound. 1:53 left in the second period. And here's Thompson for three. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Gordon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Boucher. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Edwards, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Both free throws good from Gordon. Boucher with it. Checked by Gordon. Boucher passes to Beal. And here's Thompson for three. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Now this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
To the middle. A nice shot by Grimes. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
To the paint. And stolen by Boucher. Here's Abaji. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Checking in for the away team. Diabate.
43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Grimes. Counted from distance. Grimes has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Thompson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Brogdon against Gordon. Good work defensively by Brogdon.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on top. They lead by 4.
Joel.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of...
It's the 2K.
One matchup of the end. Taking a look at the 76ers. This series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3 games to 2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They put a big effort into rebounding back, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They need to turn up the intensity on D. Lots of guys standing around. Can't allow over 50% shooting in the spectrum. They need to make it tougher to get clean looks and force that offense.
Everyone, thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the point. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And the dunk by Isaac.
Now, this is what you expect from Jonathan Isaac. High-energy player, wants to contribute on the boards. Nicely done.
The Sixers leading. Pass to Grimes. Shoots from 12. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's DiVincenzo. Drops in the layup for 2. DiVincenzo's got 14.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Grimes. Over Beal. Offensive rebound. Outside Bogdanovic. Jacks up a 3. Here's Embiid. Goes up again. Agbaji with a rebound. Beal outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
To the inside, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
We got shirts, free shirts. Who wants them? Get up and make some noise. Make some noise once again for your...
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's DiVincenzo. He hits the back iron and sinks it. DiVincenzo's got 19 points.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Inside. Embiid can't hit.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Puts up a deep 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. McCain. It's hauled in by Isaac. McCain's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's McCain. DiVincenzo covering. Outside Bogdanovic. Philadelphia with another miss. Bogdanovic is on 1 of 5 from the field. The 3, DiVincenzo. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Bogdanovic. Cash money on the open jump shot. Bogdanovic has got his 2nd basket on the night.
These are the shots we expect Bogdanovic to make, and he doesn't take much time to get them off before the defense can react.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And Embiid throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
McCain's gone 50% from the field, 3 out of 6. The 3, DiVincenzo drops in the 3. DiVincenzo's got 18 points in just the second half.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. And blocked. That one goes goes careening off the glass. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Donte DiVincenzo. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop a perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
The 76ers making a switch here. Grimes is checked in. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Now, big night for Grimes, and this is what he gives you a glimpse of at times, the ability to sustain an offense.
Outside, DiVincenzo fires for three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Boucher outside. Pass to DiVincenzo from deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's Grimes. Here's Drummond. Clock at 6. To the middle for the tie. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 4 points this quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's closely guarded. Pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Boucher right side. And here's Van Vliet. Yep, count it. Van Vliet's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Here's McCain, guarded by Van Vliet for the lead. Second chance effort, and the layup is good by Drummond. Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather...
3rd quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Fred Van Vliet out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then it's Thompson. And it's Isaac in a power forward. Back to Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, what a nifty move from Fred Van Vliet. Works so hard on the handle. So tough.
Here's McCain, guarded by Van Vliet. The floater. Outside Bogdanovich to take the lead. Connects from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
And Brogdon with the stuff. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Here's McCain, defended by Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Bradley Beal.
Pass to Abaji. Beal outside. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Thompson, no good. Stolen by Thompson. Out to the wing. There's the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
A good look from Bogdanovich. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bogdanovich has got 8 points here in the quarter. Thompson passes to Lopez. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Second chance shot. Tries yet again. Yabusele. Hooked that. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donte DiVincenzo.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
To the inside. And Embiid fires it home.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the ball.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The shot. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 32 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Fires, high post. Agbaji with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now DiVincenzo. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Boucher. Three-pointer, Beal. Sure, from three-point range. Beal's got 6 here in the quarter.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Embiid. Oh, he gets it to go. 7-13 now.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Timeout away team.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Here's DiVincenzo. Minute 32 left in the fourth. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. DiVincenzo's got 35.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Beal finds Boucher. The three, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bogdanovich with it. DiVincenzo picks him up.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer.
Boucher passes to Agbaji. The three, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Here's McCain driving to the basket. Count it!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's DiVincenzo. That shot off. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Beal, the pass to DiVincenzo. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. DiVincenzo's got 37.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 2. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Isaac, he's checked in for Boucher. Here's McCain. Can't knock in the 3. Tries again. Count it! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Now away team. It's time for Pittsburgh. And now everybody, get up, get loud.
7 seconds left in the fourth. Beal from outside. Oh my! What a shot!
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
The end of the game.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive series for sure, one that they can build off of moving forward.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us.
Los zorros combinando las carteles, fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles, me muevo como lo que tú quieres, guagua blinda pa' brindar de mi pauta esta se quieren guindar, si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal, escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival, tú podrás rimar pero no suena igual, es mantenerse, no es solo llegar, tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal, a la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla, nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan, cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan, subiendo de level como Sandal Saya, en las olimpiadas con todas las medallas, van a extrañarme el día que me vaya, todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla, no tengo que decir de dónde soy, todo esto lo saben ya, no sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor, vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad, tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá, mientras tanto la tierra la haré temblar, y firme con él yo por dentro estoy, por eso ninguno me detendrá, ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos, pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato, quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato, correa desde arriba ve como yo lo el respeto de los veteranos desde novatos, procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato, porque hasta de día están sonando los
What do you love about Play Now Online?
I just like
en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla, nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan, cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan, subiendo de level como Sandal Saya, en las olimpiadas con todas las medallas, van a extrañarme el día que me vaya, todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby, Santurce, PR.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
.2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. You see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And certainly disappointing, the injury to Terry Rozier.
Kevin, when you consider this injury that he has, I mean, it's pretty clear he's going to miss the rest of the playoff.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bradley Beal. Brook Lopez is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Agbaji in at the 3 slot. Now here's Lopez. 5 on the clock. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's Miami. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
Well, they were able to execute when they needed to. Never let the game get away from them and close things out.
just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Well, Jaquez doesn't mess around. He likes to throw it down with force.
Lopez with the bucket. Taking a look here at the visitors. Well, down 2-1 in a desperate need of a win. They still haven't, though, Greg, found their groove in this series.
Yeah, they can't go down 3-1. Even with 2 of the last 3 games at home, that'd be a steep hill to climb.
It would.
You've got to have this one and treat this like a Game 7 tonight.
They need to. Now, here's DiVincenzo to the inside. Beal, the pass to Lopez. Here's Agbaji. Jaquez defending. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hero from long range. Agbaji pulls it in. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he ends up missing both free throws. Jaquez outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Ware, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Lopez outside. And the 3 off target. The Heat with the lead. Pushing it up. Moving it up. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Jaquez.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
Agbaji, the pass to DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that limb to alter shots.
The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
So both teams making some changes here. Now, Hero, still yet to score. It's good from long range.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Thompson finds Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Here's Miami now. Here's Hero. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Van Vliet passes to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Wiggins takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wiggins against DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3 ball.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Down low, here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Timeout. Away team. It's defense time. Your Heat Youth Dancers, make some noise.
Van Vliet against Hero. Van Vliet kicks to DiVincenzo. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. DiVincenzo's got 17 now.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. And they have a narrow edge here in
rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's New Orleans. No scoring in this one. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by Wiggins. Fires the three. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Tries again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
We've got Brogdon. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Klay Thompson is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Agbaji in at the four-man position. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Lopez is checked in for Chris Boucher.
Lopez.
The Heat trail by 5. The pass to Ware. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Brogdon, and he gets the bucket.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
Mitchell against Lopez. Pass to Ware. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Outside, Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Hero, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Lopez. Mitchell passes to Hero. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Out to Thompson. There's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Buries it from 3-point range. Jaquez has got his second bucket of the night.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Beal. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Mitchell wide open. And the Heat, another three.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Beal. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Here's VanVleet. Good D by Mitchell.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Here's Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Jaquez with the wide open look. Goes back up. Ware, good. Ware's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
VanVleet passes to Abaji. And Thompson launches it from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Hero. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Here's VanVleet. Good work there as it goes. VanVleet's got his first basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Hero from long range. That one, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
VanVleet kicks to Thompson. Fires for 3. Thompson with the 3. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Isaac.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
VanVleet attacking. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. VanVleet's got 4 points this quarter.
And willing himself to the basket, VanVleet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Nailed from three-point land.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Isaac passes to VanVleet. Thompson for 3. And just like that, Clay answers with his own 3.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
On the wing, Wiggins. On the wing, Wiggins. And again, Miami with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Thompson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 16 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the space of score.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal for the Heat. They'll be and try anyone that the difference between it. And now with the second half.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Thompson from long range. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Over Thompson. Ware, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Abaji. Jaquez defending. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Here's Wiggins. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Heat trail by 7. Jaquez the pass to Mitchell. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Here's Brogdon. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 10 points here in the second half. On the wing, Jaquez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And finished off by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Passes it to Jovic. 3-pointer. And it goes out of bounds.
The ball
Last touch by Jaquez.
Substitution on the court.
Brogdon looking around. Anderson with the block.
Well, he's so smart out there. Anderson always seems to be in the right spot to make a play. And that time gets all ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Their offense is really clicking.
Yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
Offensive rebound. And he lays it straight in. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Second chance points give a team an infusion of energy. Great work there by Van Vliet.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Here's Wiggins. 7 points in the game. Here's Jovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Anderson and finished off by Anderson.
You could just see Anderson there looking to jam.
Then against Wiggins. There's Beal with the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Back to Hero. And he jams it with authority.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Brogdon kicks to Beal. Diabate. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive play.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Boucher with the steal. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. And it's good for 2. Van Vliet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Anderson is right there.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And he makes that one. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Anderson finds Hero. A floater. Yep, that one goes in there. Hero's got 17.
And for a shooter like Hero, that floater is a key shot. You can use it against teams who overplay that three-point line.
There's Boucher. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And that one misses. Inside, Jovic. And it's sent back by Isaac. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Brook Lopez is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Agbaji in at the small forward position. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Hero. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. A clear look for Mitchell. Rebounded by Isaac.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Thompson finds DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 16. Here's Hero. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hackett. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Agbaji. Covered by Mitchell. A three for DiVincenzo. Good on the triple. DiVincenzo's got 13 points in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Hero. And it's sent back by Isaac. And here's the break. Here's Agbaji. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Abaji's got his first points in this one.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
And Adebayo drops them both. Strus against Jaquez. Takes the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. On defense, the Heat.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Got that one up quick. Heroes got 7 points for the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Confident play we're seeing out of it.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Passes it to Strus. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First team.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for the away team, Max Strus.
Second free throw, no good.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Here's Jaquez. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, that's where Jaquez is most effective, when he's attacking off the dribble.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Jacks up a three, and he's good on the three ball. DiVincenzo's got 35 in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now timeout called by Miami. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thanks, David. Nice shot by Thompson.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
We're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hero. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Hero's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
DiVincenzo passes to Thompson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And here is Lopez. That one goes. Counted.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And it's sent back by Isaac, and they're able to recover. Here's Agbaji. Jaquez defending. DiVincenzo kicks to Thompson. Now the feed to Lopez. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
A three for DiVincenzo. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
There's Hero with the three. Rebounded by Isaac. Thompson looking for an opening. No good on the three. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. All right, David, thanks so much. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference.
Turning to ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try out for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews. I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then were the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, get it in motion. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you is making me vomit, I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into dominant gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence, I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you, you thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove, the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester, I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be there and jump with my destiny, couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and welcome to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The series stands at 2-1. Obviously, high stakes for both teams tonight. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the Atlanta Hawks facing the home team. You take a look at the home team.
A win here is obviously crucial for them. If they can soak up the crowd's energy and get the dub, it might just give them the boost they need to do it again on the road. But they need to be in the zone tonight to make it all happen.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Bufkin in at the 1. Here's Okongwu. They get it back. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Beal from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Bufkin. Tries the 9-footer. Good. He hits the jumper. You take a look at the home team, and their season could be riding on this Game 4.
I think you're right. I mean, if they drop this game, they need to win 3 straight to reach the finals. And 2 of those wins would have to come on the road, and that's a tough task.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Here's Okongwu. Pass to Risache. 4-3. Rebounded by Lopez. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Okongwu with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Bufkin. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Johnson. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Isaac left side. Lopez against Okongwu. The three, DiVincenzo. Here's Isaac. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Johnson.
First trip to the free throw line for him
Personal
tonight.
foul. First team foul. At the line for one.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Lopez can't hit. The Hawks leading. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Lopez. Off target with a jump hook. The Hawks lead by 3. In transition. The 3 from Rizache. The second effort. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now. They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here's Van Vliet. And the layup is good.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Niang outside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. It's deflected, and they get it back. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Diabate. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And here's Capella. Now here's LeVert. Capella can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Diabate. And that one's good. Diabate's got his second basket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Capella inside. Diabate grabs the board.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the middle. Here's Diabate. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Here's Bufkin. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Brogdon with the ball. And it's Niang picking him up. The 3 from Thompson. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to LeVert. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Bamba's checked in for the Hawks. Nance comes in for Niang. There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Rizache. Pass to Bamba. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Van Vliet left side. Count it. Good. Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Bamba. Here's Risacher. Two on the clock, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Karis LeVert, Mo Bamba out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Jalen Johnson, and it's Daniels in at the 2. LeVert finds Johnson. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
I mean, that was pure hustle by Van Vliet, giving his all to influence the shot and swat it away.
And counted from 12 feet. Van Vliet's got 6.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
It's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Van Vliet with it. Nance covering. Here's the 3. And Fred Van Vliet with the 3. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ooh, shaking them out of their shoes. Van Vliet with the moves.
Pass to Daniels. On the take. Bamba inside. Boucher on him. A good look from Johnson. Here's Bamba. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Beal. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Van Vliet missing again. The Hawks lead by 3. LeVert with the ball. The 11-footer. Here's Bamba. And no good. But close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Second free throw, no good. To the inside. Abaji, pass to Van Vliet. Over LeVert. Misses off the left iron. Right now a close game for Phoenix. Johnson for 3. Knocks down the triple. 7 points in the game.
Well, Johnson's feel for the game keeps showing itself, takes advantage of the space behind the arc.
Pass to Abaji. For 3, DiVincenzo drains the triple. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Daniels. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Isaac. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Atlanta leading by 3. And here's LeVert. Pounded by Beal. Here's Johnson. The quick look, no good that time.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Inside. Isaac, the pass to Lopez. 3-pointer, Beal. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, that's offensive interference.
No basket.
Risache's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Brogdon, the pass to DiVincenzo. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Daniels, and he drains the quick shot. Daniels has got his first bucket in this one.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Isaac's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Risache. Rebounded by Brogdon. Risache's gone just 2 of 6 shooting. 33%. Isaac, the pass to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon getting inside.
Brogdon inside, never rushed. Effective with the soft touch.
To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Diabate's checked in for Isaac. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Niang comes in for Bamba. 1:21 left in the half. Niang outside. And he's going for the lob!
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. The Hawks leading. Pass to Niang. Here's Bufkin. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Bufkin. He has 6. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Lopez. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Lopez has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Daniels. Here's Niang. Here's Risache. Pounded by Beal. Niang, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the quarter.
DiVincenzo growing in his confidence as he works on his jumper in the offseason. It's showing up here.
Here's Daniels. No good from outside. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We've got more.
Your home team, 39. The Hawks, 30.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Taking a look at this home squad. They've got their biggest half of the season coming up. They cannot afford to fall into a 3-1 hole in this series. And that'll about
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Donte DiVincenzo out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Abaji in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Risache. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. Here's Bufkin. Here's Okongwu.
Yeah, the length of Isaac is such a tool on defense. It is so tough to get around that wingspan.
Out to DiVincenzo. Over Risache. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Here's Abaji. And misses. That would have put him up.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Home team.
And now, your Max team. Give them a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
Johnson's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Here's DiVincenzo. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
LeVert's checked in for Daniels.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Caris LeVert.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bufkin. Up top, Johnson. Isaac covering. Okongwu. The second chance points on the tip in. Okongwu's got 8.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs. He's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Bufkin with the bucket. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Left side, DiVincenzo. On target from range. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Johnson. They double him with Isaac, down low. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Johnson. 13 points in the game. Boucher down low, guarded by Okongwu. Boucher passes to Thompson. No good there. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there. Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. So both teams making some changes here. He's off on the second. The Hawks lead by 8. Here's Risache. And a two-handed jam!
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Van Vliet outside. This one for 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for. A volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 5-point Hawks lead.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. Nie, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Into the lineup for Atlanta, Georges Niang.
LeVert goes against Van Vliet. Over to the left wing. Okongwu finds Capella. The 3 from Risache. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Van Vliet misses. Atlanta leading by 5. And stolen by Boucher. Here we go. Up ahead. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Finished off the break. Brogdon's got his second bucket on the night.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Brook Lopez is checked in for Boucher. Daniels is checked in for Atlanta. LeVert outside. Niang outside from the arc. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
He takes it in.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
56 seconds left in the third. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there. Lopez against LeVert. And here's Thompson for three. Outside for Brogdon for the tie. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Diabate. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Thompson knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 5 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Thompson's gone 1 of 3 from distance. Now LeVert. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Van Vliet outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Onyeka Okongwu, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back after this. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Fred Van Vliet. Brook Lopez is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Abaji in at the power forward position.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Johnson against Beal. Pulls it. Van Vliet misses.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
14 feet away. The reverse. And Capella gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Pass to Abaji. There's the triple. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Nance. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Hard for opposing teams to box out Nance because of all the activity that Larry Nance Jr. has. Plays alive on every possession.
Beal's shot is good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Atlanta leading by 6. Daniels passes to Capella. And the layup is good off the glass. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside. Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Both teams will make substitutions. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. That's pretty much the only way to keep them from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Isaac finds DiVincenzo. Gets the 3 ball to go. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Bufkin. DiVincenzo covering. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Good work there as it goes.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Atlanta leading by 4 to the paint. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bufkin. They shoot again. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bufkin's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. And they pick up 2. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Dante stepping up big time for his teammates.
Outside Johnson. And Boucher with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Lopez, he's checked in for Boucher. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. It's kept alive. Johnson. And a missed layup.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Lopez passes to Beal. For 3, DiVincenzo sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's got 28 points for the game.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Pass to Daniels.
2 minutes.